This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. Off we go here in Cincinnati. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On one, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From 31, here's 2nd and a couple. On play action, Young. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And this is not going to work out. It's flag. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11, MT, take.
Now Brown. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
11, MT, take. 11, MT, take. Dot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A first catch there for Chase, and he's got a first down to go with.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
11, 11. Dot.
Burrow. That's complete to all the tight ends. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give him 13 on that screen play, and a first down.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the Lions,
Here we go.
11-yard line.
Here's Brown. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down.
They'll come up
behind the
to
line of
3rd and 3.
A loss of
11
2
MT,
yards.
11 MT.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
Dot.
They go play action for Burrow. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
For the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
McPherson, the kickoff forces.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen for a very quick first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Straight ahead to give. It's a short pickup, taking us to the 49. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
The 2-yard gain brings up second down at their 49-yard line.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even, 3 apiece, the score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Gun.
On first down, Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Forced out wide. He keeps it himself.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Play action now. It's Burrow. They find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
11.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown Bengals.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That's the TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Green. Let's go now. Blue, 32. Ready?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down. Like, I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down, Detroit.
Williams in motion. Young to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
Brings up third down.
On the bootleg, it's Young. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
From the 22 now, here's second and 5. Young. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Third down and 3.
Come on, set. 50, right, 97. Check, field. Ready.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a third down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short game. down, 8 yards to go. Out of the shotgun, Young. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Young. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's Young. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Lions cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, here we go. Right in. Stop.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
On 2, ready? Here we go.
Burrow. This is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Ball on the the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Young. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The man in motion is Watson. On 4th down, Young. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Out to his right. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And they will get him on the ground, but a big play on the ground. A long run all the way up to midfield. A big play after being backed up. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Carry here for Brown. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Open man downfield is Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go. 11, 11. The hot. Right 80. The hot.
The run here with Brown. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at
Here we go.
11-yard line.
Right 8. The hot.
And this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you fire.
To the goal line and in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is first touchdown this year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the run.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Burrow now. He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's loose and down. He picked up the first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now again, on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second and 7.
Get set. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Back into the hands of Yosivas. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
That's good.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 180. It's hot. Hot. Hot.
Moss. He's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
On 1, ready?
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Andre Yosivas was the intended receiver. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. That defender just flat out drops the ball.
Here we go.
If he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Derek Hill, the former first-round pick. The secondary to record the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On the return, it's Turner. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. A rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart, working his way into record the very first sack of his NFL career.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, Young. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here we go. 32. Cut.
He'll try and get there on the ground. He is going to have a Lions 1st down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5. Throwing is Young. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10.
17. Striker. 3-3.
Back to throw. Young. He'll check this down to the running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
At the Bengals 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, Young. Working free downfield. It is Williams. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Detroit. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He pulls it in around the 5. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the gun, it's Young. This one caught it before. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here's a design run, and he will score. Game on. Bryce Young, touchdown Lions. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
up second down.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Here we go.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Hall. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
48-yard line.
You know, as they say, hindsight being 20/20, but they probably would have been better off just leaning on the ground game to close this one out. Instead, they decided to put the ball in the air, and now in the blink of an eye, all the pressure suddenly shifts to their defense to try to close this one out.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Nails him up for second and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 47-yard line.
Williams in motion. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bengals 23.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is Turner. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
7-yard line.
I'm one, right?
Here's first down. Brown trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Gain of 8. Makes it third and
To
3.
throw is Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Throwing is Burrow. They find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 11 mighty. Right, 80. 11 MT. Take. That.
A first down throw for Burrow. On the run to the right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win for